The Boeing 787 Dreamliner is often hailed as a marvel of modern aviation. With its fuel efficiency, advanced technology, and impressive range, the aircraft has become a symbol of the future of air travel. Yet, the recent tragedy in Ahmedabad involving an Air India Dreamliner starkly illustrates how even the most sophisticated machines are not immune to failure. It only takes one small error, a mechanical fault, a misjudgment, or an overlooked detail, for everything to go catastrophically wrong. On a seemingly routine day, Air India flight AI-171 was preparing for its journey from Ahmedabad to London. The aircraft, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, was a familiar workhorse for the airline, connecting major cities across continents with ease. With 241 passengers and crew aboard, the plane began its takeoff roll at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. But within minutes of becoming airborne, the situation spiraled out of control. The plane crashed into the BJ Medical College campus, igniting a massive fire and claiming lives both on board and on the ground. As investigators began piecing together the events that led to the tragedy, their findings highlighted a chilling reality. The interconnected nature of aviation systems means that a single error, no matter how minor it may seem, can trigger a cascade of failures. Early indications pointed to an issue with the aircraft's engine performance. The 787 Dreamliner is powered by the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engines, which have faced scrutiny in the past for durability issues. In this case, it appears that one of the engines failed to deliver sufficient thrust during takeoff. Such a failure, known as asymmetric thrust, can cause the aircraft to veer uncontrollably, placing immense pressure on the pilots to correct the trajectory. The reduced power not only compromises the aircraft's ability to climb but also destabilizes its balance, creating a scenario where every second counts. Adding to the complexity was a possible malfunction in the plane's flaps. These critical components extend from the wings during takeoff to provide the lift necessary to get the aircraft off the ground. If the flaps failed to deploy correctly or retracted prematurely, the aircraft would struggle to gain altitude, compounding the effects of the engine issue. Together, these problems created a situation that was nearly impossible to recover from, even for the most experienced crew. Human error may have played a role as well. In high-stress scenarios like this, pilots are inundated with warnings, alarms, and split-second decisions. Despite rigorous training, the sheer volume of information and the urgency of the situation can overwhelm even seasoned aviators. If the pilots misinterpreted a critical warning or took the wrong corrective action, it could have exacerbated the crisis. The tragedy in Ahmedabad is not an isolated case. It joins a long list of incidents where small errors led to catastrophic outcomes. In 2009, Air France Flight 447, an Airbus A330, crashed into the Atlantic Ocean after its pitot tubes froze, causing the pilots to receive incorrect airspeed readings. This seemingly minor technical issue resulted in confusion in the cockpit and ultimately led to the loss of 228 lives. Similarly, in 2018, Lion Air Flight 610, a Boeing 737 MAX, crashed into the Java Sea due to a malfunction in the aircraft's automated anti-stall system, claiming 189 lives. In each of these cases, the initial issue was small, but the resulting chain reaction proved fatal. For Boeing, the Ahmedabad crash raises critical questions about the reliability of its Dreamliner fleet. The 787 has faced its share of challenges since its debut. In 2013, the entire global fleet was grounded due to issues with its lithium-ion batteries, which posed a fire risk. While the aircraft has since become a staple for long-haul travel, incidents like this one remind us that no machine is infallible. The tragedy also underscores the importance of robust maintenance protocols. Airlines, often under financial pressure, may be tempted to stretch maintenance schedules or delay costly repairs. However, even the smallest oversight can have devastating consequences. Regulators must ensure that maintenance standards are not only met but continually updated to address new challenges posed by aging fleets and evolving technologies. Beyond technical and procedural factors, the Ahmedabad incident highlights the critical role of pilot training. Modern aircraft are equipped with sophisticated automation systems designed to make flying safer and more efficient. However, these systems can create a paradox. By reducing the need for manual intervention during routine operations, they may erode pilots' ability to respond effectively in emergencies. This automation complacency is a growing concern in the aviation industry, and it calls for a renewed focus on hands-on training that prepares pilots for worst-case scenarios. Environmental factors, too, cannot be overlooked. Ahmedabad's scorching summer temperatures may have played a role in stressing the aircraft's engines. High temperatures can reduce engine efficiency, making it harder for the aircraft to generate the necessary thrust. While planes are engineered to withstand such conditions, extreme weather is becoming more frequent due to climate change, posing new challenges for the industry. For the families of the victims, these technical analyses offer little comfort. Their lives have been irrevocably changed by a tragedy that feels both senseless and avoidable. The crash site in Ahmedabad has become a somber reminder of the fragility of human endeavor and the cost of even the smallest mistakes. The lessons of this tragedy are not limited to India or Air India. They resonate across the global aviation industry, prompting urgent questions about safety protocols, training, and the limits of technology. As investigators continue their work, the hope is that their findings will lead to changes that make the skies safer for everyone. Aviation has always been a field that balances risk with reward, pushing the boundaries of what is possible while striving to minimize danger. The Ahmedabad crash is a painful reminder of the stakes involved, but it also serves as a call to action. In an industry where perfection is the standard, there is no room for complacency. Every error, no matter how small, must be treated with the utmost seriousness because in aviation, the margin for error is razor thin.